You guys want me to tell a story? I've been swatted a bunch of times in my life. Actually, I'm trying to think which time. There was a time in New York that was really bad. The first time in Arizona. The time that was the scariest though, I'll explain to you the story right now. I was in Newport, living in a Newport FaZe house, right? This is 2017. So it's me, Norden, FaZe Rain, Tico, Apex, Blaziken, Lucas, Cheo, and Tommy. I was the only person home. Big ass house. I was the only person home. I was asleep. It was the middle of the day. It was like 5, 6 p.m. The sun was kind of coming down. That's all I remember. I remember my phone ringing mad times. My phone was ringing mad times. Unknown number. I kept like looking over at it. Dub it, put it down. Dub it, put it down. And it was like weird. As soon as I got 2 calls by a random number, Norden called me. So Norden called me and I answered the phone. And as soon as I answer the phone, it's not Norden on the phone. It's a girl. It's a female cop, and she has like this panic crazed voice. She's like, "Yo, are you in 24 Pelican Crest Drive? Are you home right now?" I'm like, "Yes." She's like, "Okay, you need to leave the house. There's someone in your house right now in your basement. They are armed." And I am just waking up. Like, mind you, I have just woken up. And now, this is Norden, and like this is a cop. So I'm like, what? I'm like tripping out in my head. I'm like, yo, do I need a... No, the house is dead quiet, by the way. The house is so quiet. I could hear the sirens outside. I could hear a helicopter above the house. I'm not trolling. A fucking helicopter above the house. And I'm on the phone with this lady, and I'm like, she's like, "Yeah, someone is in your home right now. They are dangerous. You need to get out of the house. You're the only person in the house. Everyone else is out." I'm like, what? I'm like wiping the crust out of my eyes. I'm like, I remember hearing this. Yeah, I've told this story before. I was really genuinely contemplating jumping off the balcony. Because I'm like, wait, she's like, "Stay on the phone with me and walk down the stairs through the front of the house. We'll get you to safety." I'm like, what? There's someone in the house. I'm just gonna stroll by them through the front. All right, I'll be right back. You're trying to get me gunned. You're trying to get me gunned. Hella dramatic. She was being dramatic. She was being dramatic on the phone. I'm like, yo, I don't want to encounter this person who's armed and dangerous. I'll just jump off the balcony and link y'all. I was really thinking about that. She's like, no. And so I go out. I walk out. I walk down the crib on the phone with this girl the whole time. She makes me walk out the front of the house. She's like, "Okay, put the phone down and turn your hands around." So I put the phone down, turn my hands around. I got handcuffed, thrown in the back of the car. As soon as I was in the back of the car, Norden's right there. Norden's like, "What's up, bro?" Mike, "What's going on?" He's like, "We got swatted again. There's a fucking helicopter above us, like 8 SWAT cars. It was like it felt like a military type car. Like it was like an armored truck too." That time was a little sketchy. Just because when I immediately woke up and heard the call, I was like, yo, what? Someone's in the crib? I didn't even think that we were getting swatted that time. You know what I mean? But that was a minute ago. Norden could tell you that story too. Norden could tell you. There was a time in New York too where we got swatted. In Arizona. The old crib a bunch of times. But now when we get swatted, we know the cops, and the cops normally are like, all right, we're going to just walk through the crib. And that's what I thought it was. They weren't, by the way. I thought that they were cops that I knew that had been here before. Those were actors. I just saw cops and immediately were like, oh, I know these cops. They were actors. Y'all got swatted in New York with weed and bongs all over without being 21 and they didn't give a fuck. No, I remember being swatted in New York, high as shit in my bedroom, like this, like sleep. And in the middle of the night, on some like special ops shit, a New York police officer opens my door. He's got like lights mounted to his head and a gun. He peeks in my room. I'm faded and there's weed everywhere. I'm like 17 years old, thinking that I'm about to go to jail. He peeks in my room with a helmet with lights on it and a gun. I'm like in my bed, like, Hi. He doesn't even say shit, closes the door, clears the rest of the crib. Real story, real things that happen. You can ask anyone from the New York house. During like that 5-second period, thought that, oh my God, because weed's illegal or was illegal in New York. I'm like, damn, I got weed in my room. The SWAT team's here. Am I about to go to jail? He kept it pushing though. He kept it pushing, bro.